video. But we're going to do one today and go over a few things that hopefully help. I really appreciate all the messages and everything I got from everybody, and the comments on the videos. It's been great. I think support all the way around for everyone is just, is that gonna work? No? Okay. So I think it's just been good for me, good for a lot of people based on the comments I've got. And I'm just trying to figure out where to set this now because I can't turn it sideways like I always do. Well, let's see if I can. Yeah, that won't work. Okay, well. Again, I'm so glad that a lot of you are getting something out of the videos. Like I've always said before, it's helped me as much as it's helped you. So it's mid-November, and for those of you that have not my video before, any of my videos before, I talk about things dealing with widows and widowers, and dealing with some of the feelings, some of the emotions, some of the triggers, just everything that I can that could potentially help those of you going through the same thing that myself and a lot of our other viewers are going through. So, like I mentioned, it's mid-November, so this is just not a great time for a lot of us because we are coming up on the holiday seasons. So last year was the first of pretty much everything for me. I'm a year and about 10 months out, and the holidays were difficult. In my situation, potentially your situation, we're talking about maybe having to do a lot of it yourself. In some cases, maybe you're the surviving widow or widower that did everything for the holidays before, so it's still just as difficult, but maybe a few less things to deal with. In my particular situation, I was not the one that prepared everything for the holidays, and I really wasn't the glue holding everything together, so I felt like I needed to be. And that's just part of it. You know, we all want that Hallmark movie where everybody gets together for the holiday seasons, everyone's happy. And you really, when you're going through this journey, you really wonder, how is that going to work? Because here I am without my significant other, spouse, who have you, and the holidays just aren't going to be the same without them. There's no way this is going to be a joyous holiday season. Well, I'm not going to kid you, for me, it wasn't. And keep in mind, a lot of what you do, not just the holidays, they're not always going to be horns and confetti flying, hey, you did it, it worked out great. That's just, in a lot of cases, not going to be the way it looks. And not to change the subject, I just realized I really wore a bad color combination, but that's fine. But yeah, it's not going to be like that. You know, in my case, I failed at a lot of things bad. Thanksgiving, it just didn't go well, in my opinion. I tried hard. Luckily, I had a little bit of family support. I have a sister. My daughter lives states away and has her own family. She just isn't able to get here for the holiday, to be there for the holidays. Luckily, my son was home from college, so I had his support and my sister's, and I have a niece. But in a lot of ways, I kind of blew it. I didn't know what I was doing, but I never professed to know what I was doing. I never said, hey, I can do this. Let me handle it. I'll make this a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I highly recommend, don't put that pressure on yourself. Don't pressure yourself to make it a wonderful Thanksgiving. You want it to be a wonderful Thanksgiving. We all do. But don't put the pressure on yourself that, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And don't bury yourself in everything that comes with any of the holidays. Just do your best. If your family, if you have any, doesn't understand that, so be it. At least that's my opinion. Luckily, my family did understand it, and just do your best. That's all you can do. And don't put the pressure on yourself. And that goes with a lot of things. Whether it's keeping the house, apartment, condo tidy and kept up, whether it's the bills, whether it's church, whether it's something else you're into, whether it's with family. Don't put yourself in undue pressure. Do the best you can. Do what's best for you. And as long as you feel good about what you're doing, how you're doing it, that's what matters right now. There's quite a few of us that know what you're going through, but we're not all in just one community there for each other. A lot of other people don't realize what you're going through. And I don't understand what you're going through. You don't understand what I'm going through. But we have a lot of commonalities in it. And a lot of other people don't. Like I said in some of my other videos, a lot of people relate it to things that just aren't even close. And I don't know how long you were with your significant other or spouse. For me, it was over 30 years, just over 30 years, and it's a big loss. And even if it was 5 years, if that would have happened after 5 years with my spouse, that would have been a big loss. I've been contacted by some of you that were together for 50 years. That's a huge loss. So whether it was the one you were going to be with the rest of your life, whether it was a year or 50 years or 70 years, it's a big loss, and it's your journey, and only you know what you're going through. And the people that relate it to another relative or something, that's hard for them, and I've had that, been through that grief too, and that's terrible. But this is different, and I know that, you know that, and you need to get through the holidays by doing it your way. And I guess it speaks more to those of you that this is going to be your first. Do what feels right for you without any undue pressure, and make Thanksgiving what you want it to be. And honestly, I really wanted it to be more just a couple of us, and that's what it ended up being, my son and my sister. I didn't want it big. I didn't know how to react. felt like I needed to be host, even though I was told I didn't have to be host. But you still get that nag deep down inside, like, oh, I need to be happy, I need to be host. Make it the size you want it, do it how you want to do it. And I hope to get another video up before Christmas, if you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever holidays you celebrate. I respect whatever you celebrate. For me and my family, we celebrate Christmas, and Christmas was really tough. And I should say only, but a lot of it because that was my spouse's big holiday. So that one was hard. I got through my first one. And I'm not going to kid you, this might be really difficult for you, but you can do it. And you have to let yourself believe you can do it. I believe you can do it. But it won't be easy. You're going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to lean on anyone or anything you can. But, for me and for a lot of other widows and widowers, we made it through, and I know you can and will too, if you believe you can, and you have to. You have to, for you and anyone else out there that loves you and appreciates you and needs you. But it won't be easy. It really sucked. It did. And this one coming up is going to. And for those of you that this is a lot of firsts for you, in some cases, yeah, it does kind of get easier, but it never goes away, but you learn how to get through it and how to deal with it. And it doesn't just pertain to just the holidays. My son informed me last Friday, a few days ago, that in a few months he's moving states away. He's moving a long way away. That's not easy. He's kind of been my rock. But I'm happy for him. He's young, he's starting out, and he's doing what he should. And I'm proud of him for it. Do I feel a little selfish and wish he would be close? Yeah, I do. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'd love to have him close by. But situations like that come up. And somehow you need to find a way to appreciate the things in life you had and appreciate the little gifts that come each week. I'm driving when there could be snow on the road and a whiteout and there's not, so I appreciate that. This is a gift. I have dry roads. Just look for those little gifts every day, and they're out there. You need to make a conscious effort to see them and appreciate them. And for me, life's just a little bit better when I do. I appreciate all the little gifts that come along and appreciate what I have. I try to help those that don't have. One of the best things for me is when I can help somebody else, even though in my mind I think, wow, this is tough, I need some help. But for me, there's just some gratification when I can help someone else, even when I think I need a lot of help, which I do. I need a lot of help. I admit it. It's a whole new world, and you guys that are watching this know that. You know what I'm talking about. But I try to put on a happy face, make the most of the day, appreciate the little things that come along. And I'm going to appreciate everything that happens this Thanksgiving. If I don't talk to you before Christmas, I'm going to try to appreciate everything that comes along this Christmas. I'm determined. I had a couple little spots there where the reception was. I know there's no. Thanks for watching.